hatchlings and welcome to Flower Dragon Vlogs. I'm going to be doing a vlog this week because why not? I feel like it, so that's what I'm doing. Currently we are sitting in the car because I was under the impression we were going to the Port Adelaide market. I didn't realize that you were just going to like drop something off or whatever. But yeah, I thought we were going. So we're currently in Port Adelaide. Waiting on some guy. Said that Julian can sell some Goosebump books because apparently he's like a huge collector of like Goosebump stuff. So that's what we're doing, and then maybe we might go to the market and have a look around, and then we're gonna go to Crux, which is a cafe that I've wanted to go to for ages because they are famous for the vegan eggs benny. I'll put like a clip up here somewhere or something. But I'm like super excited to like try that. I'm also really tired because Salem has like kept me up like all night. Oh my god, I totally forgot to fix this. See this? I've got like mascara like randomly on my makeup. We're just gonna pretend that that wasn't there. But yeah, my hair's like really fluffy today. Fluffy. And I just feel like shit because Salem kept me up all last night. She's just been like meowing constantly lately and I don't know why. Like she's just, I don't know, she's just old. I saw this TikTok video the other day of this cat that was apparently deaf, had the exact same meow, and meowed exactly the same as Salem. I was just like, is that why? Is it because she's losing her hearing like completely or something? So I don't know. But yeah, like every 2 hours I'm like waking up to her like howling and going out there. She's got food, she's got water. I bring her into my room because maybe she wants to get in there, and then she just jumps down 10 minutes later and like goes out and meows again. I'm like, what are you doing, sis? Like I don't know, I just wish they could tell us like what's wrong. Like I don't understand. So Julian has made a mistake. So we're bringing all the Goosebump stuff, but this is completely full of books. So you can only imagine how heavy this is, right? And we've gone from like all the way down there and we still got to get like into that building, up those steps and into the building, and then up more stairs to like go deliver this stuff.
Just having a bit of a break, you know.
So we're home now, and Julian is looking at all these Mighty Maxes that he bought today and putting all the pieces in. These are basically like Polly Pockets, but they're like boys' toys or whatever. And Salem just did a stinky poo. And see, the bed she's in right now is Beerus's bed, but she's claimed it as her own now. She refuses to sleep on her other massive pink bed down there. Yeah, Crux was good. It was like really delicious, but I just feel like really tired. So I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Oh look, it's Gizmo. And Julian. What did you think of your pancakes, Julian?
They were good, but too much food.
Yeah, it was like super rich, like super sweet. So it was really nice, and they had this like almost like caramelized toasted like macadamias with the pancakes. It was super good. Okay, so it is now Tuesday. I didn't film the rest of the days because like I think we went out shopping and stuff, and like I just kind of forgot to film stuff. Plus, you also have to like check in. We have this like COVID safe app where you have to like check into every store you go to. So like I would constantly need to be like switching off the video to like get my camera open and like take a picture of the like friggin' QR code thing. So it is Tuesday. I had work today. It was okay. Sunday we were at that market. Julian took like 2 hours talking to this friggin' Goosebumps guy, so that was like not fun for me. And by the end of the weekend I was like just feeling really sore, like my hips were like giving out. I was like super sore. But right now I've like done all the things I need to do, so I've decided I'm gonna play some games for a bit until probably like 7ish, and then I usually do yoga and then I get ready for bed and then I go to bed because I'm not streaming tonight. I'll be streaming tomorrow though, so maybe I'll show you guys a bit of that, but you kind of already know like how I get ready for streams anyway. But yeah, just kind of doing like a weekly vlog, just letting you know like what's up, what's going on. Beerus wants to say hi. Da Papa, do you like your new blankie? It's not actually hers. I got it because we need a new blanket for the couch, but yeah. Anyway, so I'm gonna play some Don't Starve together, because that's what I feel like playing, and then I'm probably gonna play Overwatch on stream tomorrow night because there's a new Widow skin and I really want it. Okay, so we're doing end of vlog time. So I was kind of MIA for the rest of the week. Salem just threw up on the floor and I slipped and really hurt my toe in it. My big toe fucking hurts so bad. But yeah, so I don't know, my mental health hasn't been that great. Lots of relationship issues going on, so there's that. That's not fun. And it's Valentine's Day tomorrow, so I don't know, I just hope things improve. Like everybody has like relationship issues and stuff. Myself even more so because of like my disorders and stuff. Makes it hard. Have a lot of like abandonment issues and like, I don't know, it's hard for me to determine whether my feelings are valid a lot of the time. So like if somebody upsets me, I'm like, am I upset because I should be upset, or am I upset because my disorder is making me think that I should be upset? Yeah, it's not fun. Sorry, the floor is like creaking. I love this creaky house. So I'm recording some TikTok videos. I played some Overwatch before because I just felt like logging on and like just playing some Mercy, so that's what I did. Got this makeup idea from like this chick on TikTok, which was, it wasn't even about makeup. She was like giving like work advice or whatever, and I was like, I really like this girl's makeup, so I'm going to copy it. And I think I did a good job. It looks nice. But yeah, so I haven't been that great the last couple of days, so I kind of needed to recoup because I had like no sleep on, I think it was like Wednesday or Thursday night or something. So that wasn't fun. And then I streamed, didn't really like record any of that. I don't know, the vlog kind of like didn't really happen like this week. So I have like a little bit of footage and stuff like from beforehand, like when we were at like the market and like when we went out to Crux and stuff. And we're going out to an Indian place tomorrow, so maybe I'll get a little bit of that. Maybe I should just start doing the 1 second everyday things again, because like, I don't know, I just forget to vlog, and especially when my mental health like isn't that great, like I just, the last thing I want to do is like put on, there's like a smudge like on my actual like screen, and it makes it look like I've got a beauty spot here. Like you can't see it, like it's on my side of the screen, but it's like funny. Yeah, my arm is getting sore from holding this, so I'm gonna sit down. But yeah, so on Saturdays I do TikTok now, and then I upload my YouTube video. So I record on Saturday as well, and I upload my YouTube videos on the Sunday. So that's kind of the like the dealio now. And I don't know, I've just been procrastinating today because all I want to do is like just jump online and like play video games and just like kind of escape for a bit, because I don't know, I just don't know how to think and like feel, and I'm just like frustrated and upset and just feel like lonely, and I feel like disrespected. And this is really cute. Look at this, she's so sweet. Look at her, you're so cute. It's my like packaged thin like mess. But yeah, so that's pretty much gonna be the end of the vlog, I think. Like, I'm just gonna I might put in a couple of like Twitch clips so you can see like what I was doing on stream and stuff, but you guys should definitely catch me live because I go live like every week, and I guess that's like where I'm like most active, like in Discord and stuff.
Yeah, I am.
You got that!
Oh, we got a huge twig forest here. Getting all the twigs. Gonna be the twig master. Should probably get some logs too. Get some logs, get them going. It is snowing. Oh my god. Look, we're on day 22. This is when we usually die. This is where it all comes apart or comes together.
As an extra tip,
Aww.
never do this if their butts are red, unless you have
Yeah,
a buffalo
I learned
which
that
is
the hard
exactly
way.
the whole reason we're
I got
getting
attacked
all
by a
this
beefalo
wool.
by feeding it grass.
The other method to
by
get to
feeding
the
it
wool
grass
is
when it
simply
had
by
a red
killing the
ass.
buffalo. This is also
and it
the
killed
only way
me.
you're going to get their horn.
So yeah, I am like around all the time doing stuff, doing the Instagram, doing the TikTok, doing the YouTube, doing the Twitch. I'm doing it all. I'm doing the most, and then I work as well on top of that. So I don't know. I'm just not feeling like the best mentally, and just like I'm really in my own head at the moment, like with these constant like intrusive thoughts and like, you know, thinking about like, oh, should I write this down? Like, is this really like how I feel? Am I gonna feel differently later? And I think I just kind of go by the rule of like, if I forget about it, it's probably not as important as I thought it was. Or if I can't remember the whole of things, like, is it really worth like bringing up or talking about? And then at the same time, I'm just like, oh, it makes me want to write stuff down, because then like, I don't know, like I have a history of like being gaslit by people, where I just have to have like all this evidence and like, I don't know, just keep almost like a file of like everything that any interaction I have with anybody ever, because I just don't trust that they're going to turn around and be like, oh, that didn't happen, or like, oh, you're crazy. So then I have like that in my head, and I was like, oh, should I write this down? Like, maybe if it really does bother me, like, you know, I don't know, just mental health issues. Like, if y'all suffer from anxiety, depression, post-traumatic stress disorder, OC, PD, or BPD, those are my diagnoses. If you have any tips of like how to get out of your own head and how to like determine like I don't know, how to determine how you should be feeling. I think that's like half my problem, is like I feel like my communication's gotten a lot better. Like if I'm feeling sad, like I'll explain it and explain why and stuff. But I think like when it gets to the point of like where you're having like arguments with people, or it turns like sour, I don't know how to like switch off, if that makes sense. Do I continue? Because in my mind, I always like want to continue the conversation to like fix it, and then, you know, end up losing sleep or not eating and all that kind of stuff, and like not taking care of myself because I'm like too busy worried about like, I don't know, feeling heard and feeling respected, I guess, feeling like listened to. So yeah, I don't know, it's difficult. That eye feels like weird. I feel like there's like something stuck in it here. I don't know. But I wanted to say like a little something. I know that like I can be vague, but like, you know, it's my personal life, so I don't really want to like get into it too much. But like, I'm not in a good place right now. I'm just not in a good place, and haven't been for like probably the last couple of months, like on and off. Like 1 week I'm fine, and the next week it just like goes to shit, and it's just like, I don't know, it's like super hard for me, especially because I have a lot of relationship anxiety too, as you guys know. It's super hard for me to know, like, to know what my true, like, feelings are about something. I'm just like, is this worth being upset about? Because, like, a lot of people will just let things go, and I just can't, like, let certain things go, and I'm just like, should I be letting that go? Like, I don't know, it's so hard to explain, and you won't get it unless you have like the same kind of disordered thinking that I do, because I know you're so terrified of being gaslit and manipulated and abused that like you think it's gonna happen again, and when you can see traits of that happening, you're like, no, I should be upset, I should be mad, I should run, like this is not okay kind of thing. And then like you're not really sure whether you're just like whether you're imagining it or like blowing things out of proportion or whatever. And then you always find that you get this like boredom factor where you feel if everything's like okay and everything's just like mundane and nothing's really going on, like that's boring, or you feel like you're not really like, you're not, I don't know, like what's the word, like you don't feel fulfillment, I guess. Like you're just like, oh, like something is missing, I need something else. And it's like because you're so used to that like adrenaline rush and the high and stuff. But like I also don't want to be like up all night like bawling my eyes out and like having like panic attacks all the time. Like it's just, I don't know, it's really hard to deal with. And I'm just like questioning, I'm like, do I go back into like therapy again? Like will that help? 'Cause I've been watching like a lot of like, I watch a lot of self-help stuff, and I've watched a lot of like read a lot of Reddit posts on like BPD and stuff. And since my therapist like discharged me because she felt like I was stable, I'd made like a lot of improvement over that year. But obviously like therapy is one of those like constant things that like you do need to do occasionally, and I feel like I am like really struggling right now, and I do just need that voice of wisdom or someone to be like, no, like how you're feeling is valid, or you know, is this realistic? Like they question you a lot. They're just like, is there anything to back up the way you're thinking? Like are you basing it like purely like on emotion and stuff? Like it's so hard to not have a neurotypical mind. Like it's just because you're constantly having a battle with yourself as to whether you are right or wrong, or thinking the right and wrong thing, and is this like normal to think this, and should I feel this way? And it's just constantly questioning yourself, and it's fucking exhausting, and I hate it. Which makes it really hard when dealing with like problems like in relationships, like any relationship, whether it's friendship or romantic or family or what, because like most of the time like my reaction is just to like be mad or be upset and like I don't know, like let loose or like cut that relationship like off entirely, because I just can't be bothered with like what comes afterwards. And like I feel like I'm like much better at communicating like my needs and how I feel now, but at the same time, like if the other person isn't on the same page, like that makes it difficult too. And then like if they don't respond, like I don't know, like if they don't respond in a certain way, then you're like, well shit, like I don't know what to do now. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I do need like that extra person, like again, to help. But it's kind of just like one of the last things on my mind right now, because I have so much stuff that's stressing me out and things that need to be done. So it's just like, I don't know, I'm like procrastinating about it. But I think that's something I'll probably look into, either like at, you know, like further down like this year, or possibly like go back again next year. But I don't know, like people, like as much as I like recommend therapy and stuff, like people don't realize like the like physical exhaustion it takes out of you. It takes like a lot, which is why I'm glad that my therapist is like just like around the corner. But it's also, it's money, it's time, it's, I don't know, like having to like just unload on like someone, and like, you know, like I have trust issues as it is, so like trusting someone, like, you know, it's hard. And it's just daunting. Like the thought of it is daunting. The thought of doing anything ever is always daunting to me. Like whether it's like doing household chores or going to a family event, or like just anything, or paying a bill or having a house inspection or something, like all of that just like, oh, like my car has to be like taken in like soon to be repaired, and it's going to be a lot of money. Like, and just thinking about stuff like that stresses me out to no end. Like I hate it. And I just like can't rest, and I don't feel like okay until like whatever it is like done. So I have to deal with like one thing at a time, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna deal with all this other stuff first, and then like maybe then I'll go back. And I feel like it always gets to a point you're just like, oh okay, like oh I really need it, I'm gonna go, and then like the next day you're like, oh I feel fine now, and so like you're just like, oh I don't need to go, kind of thing. And it's just like, ugh, I should have gone, like, and then like when you relapse, like I don't know, like a week later you're like, oh, I should have just like organized it, whatever. So yeah, that's what I'm dealing with. Mental health issues, and it's really fucking shit. And yeah, so that's why you didn't see like much else because I was just kind of trying to get through each day, just doing the things that I needed to do, household, feed myself, shower, go to work, do the stream. I can feel fucking, there's a massive hair like that's stuck on my lipstick here. I can feel it and I hate it and it's annoying me. Yeah, so sorry if that's a little bit of a downer to the vlog, but I kind of wanted to explain like why it was just, you know, like just kind of like cut out and it's just like randomly like nothing after that. Yeah, I'll try to get like better at it, but when I have like a shit week, it's just what happens. Yeah, if anybody has like any like YouTube channels or anything that they like recommend for watching, especially if you have BPD particularly, and a lot of like relationship anxiety, like I love watching like self-help and like couples like therapy kind of stuff. I find it like super helpful. I also think that like men in general just aren't taught how to communicate well, so when you learn a lot of like techniques in therapy and like you bring that to the table, I feel like a lot of men like have not been brought up where communication, like proper communication, is like normalized, if that makes sense. So like when you're expecting a certain response or expecting things to go a certain way and they don't because that person also doesn't know how to communicate, it's just, I don't know, like it's so rough. Because I feel like everybody can kind of use therapy and everybody should like use like self-help stuff and like tips and whatever, because like we're not all perfect and I feel like everybody can learn to communicate a little bit better. I think the best thing you can do though is like explaining how you feel and like really thinking about how you feel, which I think is hard for a lot of like neurodiverse individuals, because we're constantly like questioning ourselves and how we feel and like whether it's normal or not and like whether it's valid. I feel like you know your feelings are always valid, like you're feeling them for a reason. It's just a matter of working out why, the how and the why, and where to go like forward with it, I guess. So I hope things like look up a bit, because I'm just feeling really defeated like at the moment, just super defeated and not knowing what to do, and I just kind of want to get over these hurdles of things that I'm worrying about at the moment, and then hopefully things will improve. So I'm gonna get a wriggle on and start recording the rest of my videos and do some TikToks, and then start editing and probably make some food, because like usually I eat around 4 o'clock. It's like way past that now. It's like I can't even see, won't even let me see, but I think it's like near to like 6 o'clock or something. So like I'm starting to get like heartburny. Like I get really heartburny when I like haven't eaten for a while. I know that sounds like weird, or even the doctor said that was weird. I'm just like, well, that's what happens. Like I start getting really bad heartburn if I like haven't eaten for like 6 hours or whatever. Dax brought some more gaming stuff home and Beerus has just decided to sit amongst the pile for some reason. Is that comfy? Are you helping? Are you? You see, she got a little mark on her, under her chinny chin. Can you show? Can you show the mark? Can I show it? So she had a little boo-boo underneath her chin. You got a boo-boo? You see it? Not really. And this one had poo stuck to her bum today, so I had to clean that up. That was fun. That was a fun time for me. Had to clean your booty hole, didn't I? That's fun. Did you feel violated? I felt violated to have shit on my bed. Yeah, it's Valentine's Day today. This is my little Valentine's look. The little red thing, the red lips, and then this. And this Julian. Here's a card we got. This is so cute. Is a mouse? I think it's a mouse. It's cute. So we got a strawberry sour strap donut, a chocolate lemon and strawberry cheesecake, and a vanilla slice from Cherry Time. Tasty. So close up. Yeah, I hope you liked my content today. If you did, be sure to fire out that like button and leave me a lovely comment below. Leave me some self-help stuff, some mental health stuff in the comments. Whether it's a YouTube channel or a TikTok channel or a Twitch channel or just someone or something that you think will make life easier for me or any other individuals that are struggling with their mental health right now. Yeah, please leave that in the comments. Yeah, that brings us to the end of this video. Till next we meet. Bye!